Welcome to the Mesonet Weather Report. I'm Wes Lee. 1 year ago, the state experienced one of the most devastating ice storms in its history. This year, we got another cold front that moved through, but this time it mainly only brought rain and cooler weather. The midweek highs as the front moved through dropped temperatures into a range that are more seasonable for this time of year. The expected statewide average high for the 1st of November should be around 68 degrees. This stopped about a 2-month trend of highs being well above the long-term average, as you can see on this graph. The blue line is the long-term average and the dark line is this year's statewide highs. The data here has been smooth to take out daily fluctuations and to show trends better. These higher than normal temperatures have been beneficial to the state's cotton crop and to help late planted wheat to play catch up. The cold front also brought with it some very strong winds. You can see that on this map from Wednesday morning. These winds took fire danger ratings to the near extreme level for a couple of days in the west. It looks like cooler temperatures will remain for a while, as seen by the blue colors in next week's forecast map. Gary is up next with more information on the state's rainfall.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, what a wild October it's been with a record number of tornadoes and lots of severe weather. That's the bad part. The good part is that brought lots of rain to the state. What did that do to the drought monitor map? Let's take a look. Well, honestly, we still have a lot of drought in the state, despite all that rain. 41% of the state is in at least moderate drought, but then we have about 95% of the state with abnormally dry conditions or drought. So nearly all the state still suffering from some type of dry conditions. If we take a look at the rainfall maps, that'll show you what's happening. So that 30-day rainfall total map from the Mesonet shows lots of those wonderful oranges and yellow colors, the light blue and the green out across western Oklahoma. Not quite as good, but we have rainfall amounts ranging from less than a ½ inch out in the far western panhandle to more than 8 inches over across parts of east central Oklahoma. So quite a wide range, but lots of rain for most of the state. And the percent of normal rainfall map for the last 30 days bears that out. So lots of places with a surplus of moisture for the month. Just a few places with the deficits, the western panhandle, parts of west central Oklahoma, and parts of southwest and southeastern Oklahoma. But for the most part, a surplus at least for the last 30 days. But then we go out to the 60-day rainfall map and we see sort of the same pattern. Rainfall amounts ranging from less than an inch in the western panhandle to more than 10 inches across parts of east central Oklahoma, a mix in between, but much of western Oklahoma still below 3 to 4 inches for the last 60 days. And then when we look at the percent of normal rainfall map for that last 60-day period, then we start to see the big deficits start to show up. We have a few areas of surplus, those areas of green, but too many oranges, yellows across the state. And that's why when we get out to the 60-day map, we see that drought is still persisting across much of the state. So while we got a good dose of moisture in October, we definitely need some more. Whatever form that comes in, we'll just have to take it. But we could certainly use a bit to get us out of these drought conditions, at least cut it down until we get to the winter season. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.